freeze while I'm hiding in a bush like please don't sneeze. This will kill this. I just joined for the paycheck. Jedi falling and I'm just trying to fake it. I ain't mean to shoot. Yo, I missed. Through this order 66 is messed up. Twist. I was tight with Plo Koon, replaced the back. Then I blasted his ship right out of the black. Told my mom I joined the guard and safe. Now I'm hunting monks with glow swords in space. Why? Clone bros crying, why'd we turn so mean? I'm like, yo, my dude, it was Palpatine. He looked so crusty, all wrinkled and gray. Should've known he was evil, he banned Taco Day. They said order, we thought food. Now Jedi Temple's not in a good mood. Padawan's running, Master Windu flying, Anakin smiling, and younglings dying. Execute this! I just cleaned my armor. Now I'm part of galactic trauma. I got regrets, I got no pension. Or should've just worked in Tatooine's detention. So next time a Sith hands out a code, maybe don't follow it like some Jedi told. Cause loyalty ain't worth the tricks when your day ends with Order 66.
I was born in silence, forged in flight, raised by shadows that flee from light. Now a voice from the void calls my name, a whisper of blood, a spark in the flame.
They took what was mine, they chained the stars, but I won't let fear define who we are. My past was hidden, but I will see what fate wrote in fire for the child in me. For love, for I was raised to fly, not to fall, taught to hide the cracks in the wall. But when they took you from our skies, I saw the truth behind their lies.
This fight is more than war, or pride is for the ones we lost to time. They think they broke what made me whole, but I still feel you in my soul.
They stole our peace, they took our name, but we are not their pawns in shame. The stars still sing our mother's voice, and in the dark I still have choice. I see the rift they try to blind, but strength is forged in what we find. They want our hope to burn away, but we will rise, we will not sway. Open hearts beyond
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Racers 5e, Season 2, Episode 7, The Riftborn Conspiracy. Wait, I thought Mistral was always green. This is a conspiracy.
She was at one point.
She was.
Wait, she's red? Always has been. Meme.
Wait,
Always has been. Bang.
yeah,
Hello.
I'm fairly sure as long as she's a were-rat-ghoul, she will always be red.
Oh, yes. I will quite agree with that one.
Thank you for joining the Sith Empire, Lemon Twist, and subscribing for 43 months of service.
Puts away quantum spanner, wipes hands, and nods to the pilot. All ready to go racing now. Salute.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
Yep. So how's everyone doing this Saturday? Yes, they have cookies. because brownies
Yep.
are useless in this universe. Apparently.
Chocolate
Anyways,
chip cookies all the way.
Alright. So how's everyone doing? Everyone's having a fun day. We're definitely not gonna commit murder on a starship. It's gonna be great.
I don't know. Duke came real close.
By the way, if anyone remembers from that last scene, the ending scene, he picks up the still flailing Licke that he chopped off, hands it to Mistral and says, "I think you dropped something," as he leaves the cockpit.
Yeah, it gets thrown at his head. Because what good is it to her?
Oh, I forgot you threw it at him.
You know, I almost also forgot that Rags, the lovely person that she is, almost killed
Mistral too.
Mistral too.
Yeah.
and Navoon was oblivious to all of it.
That
Yep.
is true. That is very
Yeah.
true.
Navoon is weirdly
Never.
oblivious for being a very observant guy.
Yeah.
He always rolls nat ones
Because
on
he's an
on his stealth check. I mean,
It's because he's an academic.
Man.
he always has his head in a book or a data pad.
Yeah. Or, in the Force, literally, because
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
fair enough.
archaeologists are weird.
Yes, and while we contemplate how archaeologists are weird, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, Sus. By the way, the music for today's game is presented by Suno Limited Studios.
Ah. Okay. Are you gonna change over the picture? Ah,
Give it
there
a
we
second.
there
There it
it
goes. Alright, hi everyone. I am P. Kanyuse, aka Duke RT Studios. I play Duke Denali. You're very, I guess, aggressive, Lecce chopping Twi'lek. And now I'm going to pass it over to our resident archaeologist. Please go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mega Loranto, and I play Navoon. And his exploration droid, BDCK Bucky. Normally, I would pass it down to the ghost cat in the room, but he's not here. So how about instead we go straight down to Mistral, the Rakghoul, whatever.
Yep, hi. I'm Katie Wynn. I play Mistral. I am also the voice of Faith. Yeah, stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Yes.
Yes, go
No,
ahead.
she'll be stuffing things. Sorry.
Hush you.
I know what I said.
and And I am your wonderful, wonderful Supreme Master Trisha Welsh. I also play Rags, who is now feeling real guilty about hitting her adopted sister. Uh, I also play the various bad guys, various NPCs, and what I'm supposed to be doing. And with that,
We'll be right back after the opening intros. Stay tuned.
Through the stars, through the fire, through the endless night, Jedi rise, Sith conspire in the neon light. Engines roar, fate collides on the edge of war. Rags and Duke, Ash and Mistral, legends born once more. Darkness creeping, shadows rise, galaxies burn in their cold demise. But we won't fade, we stand as one, with the Force as our guide. This race ain't done. Star racers, feel the fire, light the sky. Walk through the battle, never fall, never die. Our destiny is calling, hearts ignite. One last fight, defend the light. Lightspeed dreams, hyperspace to the final stand. Bonds are forged, heroes rise with the rebel's hand. Sith lords whisper, danger calls, the Empire schemes. But in our hearts, there's a fire burning bright like beams. Darkness creeping, shadows rise, galaxies burn in their cold demise. But we won't fade, we stand as one, with the Force as our guide. This race ain't done. Star racers, feel the fire, light the sky. Fought through the battle, never fall, never die. Our destiny is calling, hearts ignite. The one last fight, defend the light. Lungs build up like a hyperspace jump. We are one, we are light. Star racers ride tonight. Star racers, feel the fire, light the sky. Talk through the battle, never fall, never die. Our destiny is calling, hearts ignite. To one last fight, defend the light. with us, always.
And we are back. Welcome back to Star Racers 5e. Where we last left off, our Supreme Master will tell you.
Yes, where we last left off, our intrepid heroes finally made it out of the underground and made it back to their ship. They had a small conversation while they were on the ship, and that's where we left them. And then we went to our evil person, Faith, who went after two particular sets of parents. The first pair was was Mistral's parents, which that was a fairly simple process. I'm just going to trick you, and they followed they followed her willingly on board. Duke's parents, however, was a little bit more of a process. She had to fight to get them.
Yes.
So that is what happened, and she fought to get them. And then once she had them, she made a telephone call to Mistral and company, taunting them with you know that that her that she had stolen both sets of parents, and daring them to try to find her. After that particular phone call, Rags had come in, was rooted to the spot, got pushed out, came back in, and she had a reaction that she could not focus at the right person. She ended up doing it to Mistral. The end of that, Mistral and Rags went. Mistral went to go lay down. Rags is going to sit next to her, quietly contemplating where she went wrong, feeling very guilty. Duke went and made food.
An entire feast.
And Navoon has
actually come into the kitchen,
dining room area. Yeah,
and that is where we ended off.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we're going to start, with Navoon coming in.
Something smells amazing in here.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing all of this food that's been put out, but Navoon, you can see the kitchen behind. It is a mess, just an absolute mess.
Yeah.
I hope this tastes good for the amount of mess you've made.
Oh, it will. It's all the delicacies of my homeworld, with some creative flair here and there. But please feel free to dig in. I'm gonna go get Mistral and hope she's still not mad at me for the last. Oh, wait, you weren't there. Well, let's not bring it up at the dinner table. As he tosses the now not squirming Leke in his hands, and says, "Hold this and don't show it to her." I'll explain later.
Okay, so you're in the cockpit and you're going to walk kind of straight back. Because I actually have the ship insides to this particular wonderful machine.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was brave enough to do it. You go through the cockpit, through a little hallway area, through to like a a common area to where you were cooking, and then to another area that has 3 doors, 2 to your right and 1 to your left. You know that Mistral took the captain's
I'm
quarter
back.
to the left.
Of course I took the captain's quarters. I'm the captain of the ship.
Of course you did.
Duke knocks on the
Also,
door.
I'm back full of zucchini muffin, so
Nice.
Ooh,
The faint smell of
nice.
Twi'lek zucchini muffin, or some kind of variant, is wafting through the air.
Hmm.
It is now canon.
Yes.
Hey.
Um,
So, Duke,
Duke-
you're coming up to the door.
pushes the button. Mistral, if you're still in there, I'm sorry about what happened, but to make up for it, dinner is available at your convenience, and I did cook it by hand, so we appreciate your presence at the mess hall if you are interested. Thank you. He just stands at the door awkwardly, like as he depresses the button for the
Wrong.
comms.
Deep in the bowels of the quarters, there's just a
Are you muttering to yourself?
no. She's growling.
Okay.
But she does stand up. You know, one Leku a full foot shorter than the other.
Well, hey, he at least apologized.
Yes, but he should know as well as anyone that after a wound like this, apology might not necessarily be enough. It's a starting point, though.
And he also made dinner all by himself.
Yes, let's hope he's not trying to poison us all. You know, finish the job. She stands up and wobbles a little bit and kind of stumbles to the door.
You know what? Because we didn't do this last time, and I want to have you roll at least once. Your bowels have comms. Mine growl occasionally, but I wouldn't call it a conversation.
Anyway,
I do not think that's what my friend meant.
it was not,
Lemon.
but it's a thing.
It's a thing. I want you to roll me a dexterity. I want you to roll me a dexterity check, not a dexterity saving throw. This is just to see if you can walk from point A to point B.
Nope.
Oh, really? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta see this.
Keep in mind, she's suffering a wound that is
Oh yes.
debilitating.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I'm quite familiar. Yeah, you get up, you start to walk towards the door, and because your Liku, were
Mhm.
your balancing mechanism, you're gonna have to learn how to walk all over again. Because you take like 3 steps and fall, ass over tea kettle.
Mhm.
And Rags is, oh my gosh, and kind of gets off the bed and runs around.
There's a beep on the comms. Is everything okay in there?
Yeah. You know how somebody screams into a pillow?
Yeah.
She's doing that into the carpeting of her floor.
Right.
In rage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on stream, but yeah,
Yeah,
she has her
yeah.
teeth clenched together, and it's not force powered, but it might as well be.
Duke pushes the button and says, "I'll be right back. I'll bring you something. Wait there."
Rags kind of comes over. Are you all right? You say you're all right?
She takes a second to breathe. Do I look all right?
I mean, you're sitting on your behind. You fell. I don't know. Some of this is my fault. I did try to kill you.
Oh, believe me, it's not. It's not your wounds that are causing this problem. You stabbed my second liver. He nearly took my brain.
There's a knock on the door.
I'll get it. You stay here.
Where
Right,
else am I gonna go?
The door, as you open the door,
Uh-huh.
Hugo is standing there holding a pair of replicated crutches. I decided to make these as an apology gift. I hope they serve you as needed balance as much as in the Force as in this moment.
Well, I think that's very nice, but I think we need to calibrate for Mistral's, height and walking, and
They're adjustable.
I know that. But look at me, I'm 3 foot tall. You think I'm going to be able to help her with that?
Thank you, Rags. I understand. As he walks into the room with the crutches and helps Mistral up off the floor if she's still on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
She
Yeah.
is, and she'll
Still face
take the
down on the
crutches.
floor too.
Yep.
Yeah. She'll take the crutches, and once she's stable, she'll look at Duke and say, "Run into a wall." And she's gonna use the gauntlets.
Oh no.
Okay. I want you, Duke, to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Or you can choose to fail this if you so desire. I mean, that's
I
completely
mean,
up to
you know what? Because I feel bad for Mistral, he's going to auto fail and he is going to
Okay.
hard smack himself into the bulkhead and concuss himself.
There, now I feel better.
And I'm gonna deal myself some damage for that.
Please do.
Alright, current hit points is that. Let's see, this is gonna be an unarmed strike, so that's gonna be
Ironically enough, this was the
2d6.
least damaging thing she could do to him.
True.
2d6.
Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so Duke's gonna
Uh,
take 5 damage to his
Yee.
face. So that puts him at 29.
Rags kind of looks between Duke and Mistral, goes, "Okay, I understand that you were angry, but did you really have to make him run into a wall?"
It's okay, Rags. As he rubs his bloody nose. That's now
It was
broken. That's
either-
broken. Broken nose.
It was either that or. Well, let's put it this way. It's better he do it to himself than I do it, because I might have killed him.
She rolls her eyes. Well, he did offer us food, so come on.
She nods.
As he's holding a
Thank you
tissue
for
to his broken nose.
She growls out, "Thank you for the food," and crutches her way out.
You're welcome,
And
mate.
with
Welcome as the blood drips to the floor.
Yeah, Rags will follow behind Mistral.
So
As he follows behind, he says, "Now I need to replicate a new
So-
nose."
Yeah, Navoon, you are in the dining area.
I'm
Okay.
eating.
You're
Food
very
that I've got-
calmly eating. You did hear a thump, but
I'm choosing to ignore it.
You heard
probably-
well, you know you heard 2 thumps. Subtle thump. And then you heard a loud bang.
That's true. You did.
Yeah, I'm ignoring both of them. Well,
Wistful
like
ignorance.
they're having fun.
And in hobbles Mistral on some very nice crutches, followed by Rags, followed by
Duke holding his nose. For a god.
Come here, both of you.
there you are, Navoon. Did you get any more information off that
I did. I'll share that in a moment.
okay.
You,
You-
points to Mistral, and you, points to Duke. Come here.
Duke walks over.
Fair enough. What? Can you regenerate limbs?
Maybe.
Oh, this will be a
Wait.
sight.
Wait, what?
That is.
I
No,
don't think I don't think
Okay.
even a back to tank will regrow. She's gonna
Well,
have to get a cybernetic
Or, I mean, okay.
or just let it go.
Yeah, that's true.
So I cannot use give life. Well, I can use that to fix his bloody nose.
Oh yeah, you could use that to fix the bloody nose.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but like I can't use give life to reattach the severed limb.
Mm-mm.
No.
it's not a part of the placing your hand on another creature can transfer your own life force to them. You can spend and roll one of your hit die. The creature gains that many hit points.
Doesn't
Yeah,
say
she's at
reattach
max hit
limbs.
points. She's just she's just mortally wounded, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent
This
of
wouldn't work either then,
no.
because you
No,
have
no.
full hit points.
Yes.
No.
She is just stuck for her part, but he can be healed.
Okay, so I guess. So Navoon heals Duke, tries to heal Mistral, and fails.
Okay. How many hit points am I regaining?
In
Also, your camera went off.
Whose?
Megas.
Oh,
Oh,
mine's it's still on my end.
Interesting.
I think it's it's an OBS hiccup, but
N-
Trish's is fine.
Yeah, it's a
thank
network
you.
issue. What I'll do is I'll cycle Mega's feed for him. Might kick it back in.
What was the result? Browser. You get 8.
8 hit points back. Yay. Okay, so
I
20.
like that. Yay, yeah.
Back up to 31 out of 78.
Let's
His nose is still bloody. But it's
see.
cauterized.
And Twi'leks, Liku are shapely prehensile tentacles that grow from the crown of their skulls. Twi'leks normally have two. Certain individuals, like Ordi Ta or Free
I'll be right
Ta,
back.
okay, has had 4 of them. Super sensitive Leku can be used for grabbing and holding objects, aka a Solonian. Those organs were very sensitive to the touch, and a damaged leg could cause severe harm to a Twi'lek.
And a severed one is basically a death sentence, isn't it?
Well, no.
Depending on how far down.
Yeah, Squealix died within an hour of one of his Leku being bitten off. Leku loss does not always kill Twi'leks. However, the Jedi Master Loden Greatstorm lived for some time after his Leku were cut off, while he was in captivity of the Nihil. If not for his later death in battle, Greatstorm would have been fitted for a prosthetic replacement. So yes, you can have replacements. That's what I was looking up, was whether or not you could have a replacement, and yes you can.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Duke.
Or she could, like I said, be a BA and just wear it as is.
That is completely up to her. I mean, Rags will feel really bad for that being off, and Rags may ask her to get up aesthetic, but that's completely Rags is also going to make it completely up to Mistral's choice at that point. So
No.
there's a table full of food. Rags immediately sits down and goes, "Ooh, you made all of this, Duke?"
Duke nods, still holding the gauze to his nose.
Oh wow, sit.
It's all it's kind of like a muffled sound because he has the rag in his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff from my home world with a little bit of royal flair. It's the least I could do for the situation that transpired
Okay.
earlier.
Well, I mean that's kind of fair. And she yeah, before she sits down, she gets a plate and she's sitting down. She's eating.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Mistral will do the same, but she'll use the force to float the plate and pick up the food.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and then she'll sit down, and her Leku will actually braid themselves together right up until the one ends, so it just looks like she has one long ponytail.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair.
That is very fair.
And then she'll start eating. Well, it's not bad, and you're not trying to poison me, so kudos.
Mistral, can you pass the Nerf dumplings, please? Duke says.
They'll lift and float over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I suppose once she sits down, she can start using her hands, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for about 30 to 30 to 45 minutes, the four of us are sitting there, munching away. You do set aside a plate for Ash.
Mm-hmm.
He is still in his room. He is meditating. You tend to put
Yep.
it into the equivalent of what would be a microwave.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's what we do over at this house.
Yep.
For
And
certain
Duke
people, don't
says,
we? Don't we, Mega?
Yes.
Duke says as he's munching, so what's the plan for
Fighting the little bitch.
that,
What
and also
now?
getting our parents out of captivity?
Can't relate.
There's like kind of like the clattering of like plateware as he bangs his fist and he says, "It just why did they have to go after my parents, our parents?"
Likely because it's the easiest form of leverage they could get their hands on.
that's what I would do.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have parents, as you all know.
What parents I had are either dead or missing, and good riddance. Don't really need them. I got the museum to look after me.
And that is your parents, and your camera went out again.
Duke says, "Well, I'm surprised my parents weren't able to escape in the Morning Star. It's the Imperial escape craft that they have in the Royal Gardens in the special evacuation hangar.
Ah. Okay.
But usually, the Royal Guard, if there was an invasion, the Royal Guard would have taken care of it. The fact that they were actually captured leads me to believe the threat we're dealing with is far greater than anything we've
Just
dealt
say.
with before."
We are dealing with an emperor's hand.
Yes.
I mean, they're supposed to be the scariest thing on the planet, bar the emperor.
Yes, but my homeworld has been set up to safeguard against threats similar. No, I'm not saying like the Emperor's going to show up at on my front doorstep. God forbid that would happen. but the Royal Guard would have been able to defend as much as they could. The fact that they were able to storm the castle, as he's reading like a data pad of like the recent report from the news. This is horrible. He sets the pad down at the table.
Honestly, it's brilliant. It's sad to give her credit, but I mean, she managed to get through an entire blockade, a station, landing on the planet, and sneaking into the palace.
Is that for yours or for Duke's?
That would be me.
Dukes. My parents live in a house in the big city. It's not that hard to get to them. Plus, as an emperor's hand, they weren't going to fight back.
Your mom might not have fought back, but your dad might have. At least a little bit.
Yes, that wouldn't have lasted long, unfortunately.
Well, the fact that that you, for what you all told, because I wasn't in the room when this particular interaction happened. For some reason, I froze up. For what you guys were saying, it looked like all four parents were alive and well, based on
But
what
for
you
how
all saw.
long? Duke says.
Until she
Knowing
gets
the
what she wants.
Duke points a fork over with a piece of meat stuck to the end, kind of like pointing it and gesturing. Exactly my point, Mistral. When will that happen? Because my parents are vital assets to our family lineage. And if they go, then I have to give up my responsibilities here and go back to serving as the new leader of their world. And right now I'm being
No
groomed
stretching for that.
to be the next of kin in the family line, and frankly I'm not looking forward to that. He takes a bite of the piece of meat on the fork.
Wow, this sounds strangely familiar. I mean, I'm having lots of weird dreams about. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can tell you from first-hand experience, she can keep you alive and in pain for as long as she wants.
That sounds promising.
Me. Oh, don't remind me. And you see, Rags has quietly put down her utensil. She hasn't quite eaten everything on her plate, but she was going through it with gusto.
Yeah.
But she has put her utensil kind of down, and she starts to kind of shrink into herself when.
Yeah.
Sorry, did not mean to bring up bad memories.
Yeah, Mistral.
He's kind of staring at his plate now and just kind of sets them down.
Mistral will put a hand on Rags' shoulder. We'll kill her eventually.
I know, it's just I don't like having these memories inside my head. I mean, she, as Nevin pointed out, she is very skilled at torture. She made sure that we were alive just long enough so that she could keep doing it.
I can make you forget.
What would be the point in that?
I will not take up that offer.
You won't remember You won't remember the darkness, as it were, as far as what happened with your captivity.
Navoon gets up, excuses himself from the table, and
you were going to say something about the proto saber.
Oh, and then I basically tell her, because it's been long enough. I tell her what I found out.
Basically, what he tells the whole table, other than you all know that he had a proto saber sliver that he had found. That's one of the reasons why Faith was on that planet.
Yeah.
Was to
find I have a proto saber hilt, no power pack or anything.
Right.
And the runes on it are Sith in origin.
And where it came from, because we found this out last session, was it came from a planet called Zoist. What? Zoist? Z-I-O...
Yes.
I was just playing this yesterday. Finally got on the frickin' planet.
Yeah.
It was a planet full of life. Ah!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
No, you're
it
good.
was it was a planet full of life, and then one day it all disappeared.
Mhm.
It was all eradicated. And this happened in the Old Republic era.
Mhm.
So that's where this particular proto piece is from. And
The Old Republic era, yeah.
yeah, Old Republic era. So that is
Do you
what he
mind it?
tells. Huh?
Do you mind if I take a look at those markings?
Not at all. I trust you more than Faith. And he basically takes the proto-saber hilt out and tosses it to her.
Yep.
Yeah. She'll catch it and look it over.
You might need to look into the Force to read those.
Mm-hmm. And she will. Also using the help of the gauntlets to focus.
Okay. To focus. Okay. I want you to roll me a lore check.
Because her gauntlets are from that era as well.
It is.
Actually,
although that
can she roll... Since she's using the Force to enhance her mind's acuity, could she, instead of rolling a intelligence lore, roll a charisma lore? Since it's dark force power that she's using to enhance her mind's acuity.
that is very true. Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I have to manually put this in, but here we go.
Yes. You do. Not what I wanted. Rid of that. Ooh. Okay, 16. Yep.
Nice.
You use the force. You enhance your force abilities with the gauntlets, and it does confirm what the Navoon was saying.
Is there any way I can read them?
Ah.
You weren't expecting to be asked what they said.
True.
Yeah, she probably, I mean, other than the fact that she's been playing this game with me for a while, you know, Sith items, and you have a Sith in your party.
Very much so. You don't have a full translation.
That's fair.
You're gonna have to wait till your archaeologist does a full translation, and it take for some time. He will produce one for you.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see here. I actually have to look up the planet.
And while you do that, I'm gonna go run and grab a drink quickly.
Cool.
Okay.
Duke looks over at Navoon and says, "Oh, by the way, Navoon, did you by chance? I know you were busy in the back with your proto saber, but I wanted you to take a look at this data chip that I collected a transmission from my ship that came in about like a couple hours ago. It's heavily
No,
encrypted, and I can't get heads or tail of what's on it.
No, I haven't yet, but I think I set Bucky to doing stuff. Let me see if he's gotten anything. And now I'm gonna roll that technology check for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the roll?
29.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
29 total, nat 20, yeah.
Okay, so what was it you guys were looking into?
Data chip
Data,
encryption.
data transmission of
Decrypting it.
where the
Aether wind is.
the Aetherwind, which is my parents' escape ship that fled.
And also,
Okay, so you're looking for information for that, right?
Yeah.
basically from this chip.
Yeah.
Which Bucky got at 29 to decode it, so.
And Bucky did a fantastic job. Bucky's very happy. Pretty much. The ship is one of these ships that flies itself. Like it's pre you can
Self-piloting, yeah.
you could program it for a destination,
Mhm.
and as long as the correct number of people are on board,
Mhm.
it can go. But the other thing is that it can be set up.
That's for
It
your
can be
records.
set up. It can be set up as a kind of a message in a bottle kind of a situation.
Yeah.
If something happens to the family, um, the one of the two people who actually have the buttons to do it can send it by itself. Um,
Yep.
that's what you know about the ship. With a 29, you know, well, Bucky knows a heck of a whole lot more.
And basically, he's gonna say all of it in binary, and just
Yeah.
It's just.
What
Hey,
okay.
And then I can understand that. Basically, it's
Oh yeah.
everything that you're about to say about the message, and also
Yep.
what's in.
Right.
And
Okay.
also, I'm gonna send this to you.
Yeah.
I already did.
I've yeah. Um. This is what Bucky translates. Encrypted transporter beacon to Duke Denali from redacted origin masks. Security level 9 Bantha Shadow, eyes only. Begin transmission. Duke, if you're receiving this, the threads of fate are in motion. The vessel, the Aetherwind, is with a trusted friend tucked within the Hangar Delta 7 tucked within the Hangar Delta 7 coordinates encoded within the signal. Your next destination is an ancient place, long forgotten by the Empire. A sanctum carved silence, shadow. Make for the world once called
Muradon
Meridian.
Shroud.
Oh, okay. It's not a planet in the usual sense. It is an asteroid fortress, adrift in the Nightcross Nebula, cloaked by storms and scattered debris. A fortress hidden since the Clone Wars, and protected ever since by those loyal to the True Republic. The galaxy has changed, and not for the better. But in this darkness, a beacon remains, and you, Duke, are that light. Attached data packet, and then all that stuff. Message from General Kel Denali, timestamp, and all that stuff, with the order of 66 plus.
Mhm.
Encryption key, and there's the encryption key, which I'm not reading out. It's time to save the galaxy, my son. The force is strong within you. Use what I have trained you for. Seek out your legacy. End message. Awaiting retrieval. Atherine Bacon pulse active. Identity lock enabled. Only you can find it now.
Transmission
Transmissions ends.
On the words, the trigger words of hold on. Use what you have been trained for. Seek out your legacy. The keyword is legacy.
Yep.
Trish, you know what I've been talking about with the whole backstory stuff, so that triggers his activation.
Oh no. Or
Mhm.
is it? Is it gonna be cool or worrying?
We'll see. As he stands up swiftly and makes his way to his room and starts rummaging through his personal effects.
Okay, you're gonna be in there for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. And Navoon's just gonna go, okay, and go to whatever room he can find for himself, and just sit and start meditating.
Okay. And you no longer have the piece of they Proto Saber. You've given that over to Mistral.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that Mistral can read it.
Yes, so Mistral
Yep.
can read it. Give me a second.
Yeah, just a moment. While it is loading, I'm gonna get water.
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
Hydration.
Hydration. Okay, this is what you can read on here. It has several names on here and a time period. You have the name Gav and Jory Dargan. You also have Naga Shadao.
Oh, Jesus. Nagasadao? Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep. The other thing that you get from this is the title is a place. It's a Sith Citadel. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
um yeah.
Now comes the $1,000,000 question.
Eh?
Does she go after her parents like a good daughter? Or does she take the Sith route and seek out more power? Okay.
Well, Reich has an opinion.
Well, she can see. Yeah, she's gonna be muttering to herself, like Mistral's muttering to herself. But
Oh yeah.
Rex can have an opinion. She's just gonna be like, "This. If we find this, if we manage to find this citadel, we might."
All right. Thank you for following Bing.
Bingus Borgus the cat.
Yes. I didn't know we
Wait,
had
wait.
bored cats in chat.
Um,
Got it.
she says, right. Well, if we find this, we might. Hmm. A Sith citadel. Can you imagine what artifacts could be there?
Yes, but it's on this planet Zoist, which according to all things went poof due to some sort of disaster. We don't know.
She's going to. I need some time.
Hi.
Yes. 80, go look through whatever Sith archives you can find for mentions of this planet and a Sith citadel. I will be in my quarters, focusing best I can.
On what?
One of the names on this saber
Huh?
is one of the most powerful Sith Lords to ever live.
Oh dear.
If
That's
even
good.
one of their artifacts still exists, I want it, and I'm going to use it.
It is at this moment Duke emerges from his quarters, dressed to the nines in combat gear.
Duke? What the
Yes,
heck?
Rags. And
What the
he
heck?
he probably says to Mistral, with all due respect, Mistral, do I have permission to borrow your shuttle in the bay for just a day or two? I have some personal matters to attend to. Don't worry, I will return it in one piece.
It's up to you.
Sure, go ahead. It'll return whether you're on it or not.
That is fair enough. He says, D3. He looks over at D3, who's charging on the pad. With me,
Hello.
please.
I'm back.
D3 uncouples, gets up. Master, what is the situation?
Hold on. Cannot hear anything.
Okay. I'll wait until.
Aha!
So
Back.
Duke just came back in like full on military grade gear and has asked Mistral to borrow the shuttle to go on an unknown mission to somewhere, returning the shuttle, and he's bringing D3 with him.
Meanwhile, she's planning a weird unknown mission herself.
Yes. D3.
Ah.
Although her mission, with her mission, Navoon gets more artifacts.
That's true.
You know what? Navoon's probably gonna wind up going with Mistral.
Well, Rags is gonna follow no
Yeah.
matter where
Yeah.
Mistral goes, so
So we're splitting the party.
Pretty
Well,
much.
not-
kind of wants to retrieve his ship that he got working for space.
Oh,
From
Duke. Yeah.
from Duke, but like, if Mistral's getting more relics, might as well.
D3 looks at Duke. What is the situation, sir? And Duke just looks at him and says, execute Operation 34. D3
Now-
kind of whirs for a little bit. Acknowledged, sir.
Okay. I'm going to say this. We're going to kind of leave you
Yep, to do my thing.
to do your thing. You can DM me what you're doing.
Yeah. Duke and the rest of
while
that group depart.
While the other group
Mhm.
decides what they're going to do. So Mistral, you are going to. What are you doing? You're meditating on something, aren't you?
Yeah, she's going to basically, for for all intents and purposes, she is pathfinding.
Okay. What is she trying to find?
She's trying to find a planet to find a path to a planet that may or may not have vanished.
Okay, what's the planet, first of all?
The one you were talking about,
Okay.
the asteroid. She's going to do it using. If Naga Sadao's name is on this blade, then his power touched it at some point. Meaning, wherever this came from, and that Sith Citadel is, Nagasadao was, she's going to try and follow that Force essence
Okay.
of a Sith Lord.
All right. You were going to. You're going to do some meditating. Leaving poor Rags. It's just. You're going to leave poor Rags out of this, aren't you?
Actually, no.
Okay.
2 dark side users are better than 1.
And
That's
a Grey Jedi is better than. And a Grey Jedi can help. Which,
Yeah, if
technically
he-
speaking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mistral can be the guide, and the others can be extra power batteries, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll tell Navoon. She'll say, "Look, these markings right here are a name, the name of a
Ah.
Sith Lord."
And
One-
when. Yeah. And when Mistral points to that particular set of things, it does say the particular
Nagasadao.
yeah, Nagasadao.
Mm. Oh, I see.
And
So-
you know from your many, because you're an archaeologist, you
I'm an
know who
archaeologist.
you know who Nagasadao is.
Yep.
No, this isn't Old Republic era. We just found some ancient thing that had his name and power on it.
Yeah, it has the Nagasadao's name on it. Um uh it does not necessarily mean that it had that Nagasadao passed any power through. It just has his name on it.
Yeah. Okay, so. Hmm.
But the Sith Citadel on this particular planet, yeah. Which I'm assuming that you're telling
Mm-hmm.
telling the archaeologists about.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of an in-between Old Republic and Battle of Yavin. Or Yavin.
This was during
I
the
think.
Golden Age of the Sith.
So
So-
the
So
Turtle Sabers from
before,
that era.
yeah, yeah.
But the game is set.
Sorry, I'm answering questions that I see pop up on chat thing.
I have a friend that I tossed the stream to.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's in chat, and I'm like, hey, and he's also DMing me, and I'm like, why don't you just ask in chat, and the people who actually know can tell you, because I don't know what era this game is in.
Well, the game Star Wars: The Old Republic is in the Old Republic.
Well, no, not
era.
Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm talking
Okay.
about this game that we're playing.
Oh, this game. This game is in between Episode 4, A New Hope, and Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. So between 4 and 5, got it.
Yes.
So New Hope era is
Yep.
basically what it'd be called.
Yeah, basically. But you're getting lots of information.
Oh, then
from...
I was way off.
When did you thought it was?
You thought it was between the Old Republic era and Battle for Yavin?
Yeah. So between the episode 3 or episode 4 and the Battle of Old Republic.
Oh yeah. Which oddly enough isn't that long of a time, but we're in a different era, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a different, Um. So yeah. So yes. That is what you all find out. Um.
So yeah.
Okay. So you're going to do some meditating. Are you? You said you were going to try to wayfind.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, find a path.
All right. Uh, I actually know where this is. It's just that I have to. All right. um. Okay. Let's see here. When you do your wayfinding, when you find the path, what normally do you use to do that with?
I mean, she's using
That's
force. The
Yeah.
force.
so
Okay.
that's charisma of piloting, I'd say.
Eh,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Okay.
Or survival, because pathfinding.
Yeah. Or survival. Yeah. See that too. Uh. Okay. Um. Uh. do- Okay. If it yeah, you go ahead and roll that, and I will give you information. Information.
Oof.
Oof.
Rolled
Oh.
a 2.
Owie.
Yeah, but there's 3 other people, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a rags thing. So this would be survival.
Yep. Uh, I'm actually gonna do.
Oh.
Oh! Oh no!
Yeah, she rolled in that one.
Well,
She
it falls to the power battery.
she has absolutely no idea.
I'm not gonna use
That's
wisdom.
fair.
I'm gonna do this as a intelligence roll because
Okay.
we're using the force.
Yes. I will say this. I will give Mr. some information while you're doing the rolling. You do know that it's in the outer rim territory,
Okay.
particular planet. That I'll give you with a 7. Stuff that I'm looking at right at the moment.
Got a 16.
16. Okay. Uh, Avun, you know that outer rim territories. It's in the Asterian sector.
Astarian sector. Okay.
Yeah. It's in part of the Sith worlds.
One
The
of the
system
Sith
is,
worlds.
yeah, it's the Zoist system.
Zoist
So,
system.
so yeah, it's the system is named after the planet, or the planet is named after the system. I'm not quite sure.
Right. Could go either way.
Yeah, it could go either way.
So basically, Navun's going.
GC Nox, thank you for the 100 bits. It's much appreciated. I didn't realize you were even here. Welcome. Nice to see you again.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's where where you find it. It's there is a trade route. It's yeah. I'm going to try to pronounce that.
The
No.
trade route. There's the trade route, but I think there's also. I'm now going to roll a flat survival.
Okay.
with wisdom to try and pathfind a much less trafficked way.
Oh, there it is. I know where it is now.
That's 10.
Okay. I will. All right. Given all the information, Mistral, that Nevoon has just given you, you're working this out in your head. You know, kind of having like a mental map in your head. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. This sounds very much like in the same general area as where Dromakas is and Korriban is.
Okay.
So you would be kind of going back home, but not really. If that makes any sense.
It does. And 88 gets a change of orders to take us to those coordinates.
Okay.
Well, I got us to the Zoist system. I don't think I can get us. I don't know if we're gonna get to the right planet or not, though.
That's a start.
But Rags kind of, I'm sorry, wasn't it more help? I just don't know very much about this.
You did fine.
I did?
You did.
Yes, you did perfectly fine.
Oh, good.
Eh, Navoon reaches over and gently pats the Solonian's head. And what is the reaction to head pats?
Yes. She just kind of smiles.
Let's see what happens when. Yeah, Mistral will also, like, you know. It was a very good job, thank you.
Thank you. It's just... Now, it will take you, considering where you guys were. I don't remember where you guys are at the moment.
Wherever we picked up Rags from.
I know, I just can't remember the planet that you guys picked her up from.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. All right. Um. I have that, but I didn't name it. That was stupid of me. All right. It was a populated city that I sent you guys to. Dang it, I can't remember.
Was it
Right off the top.
Terrace?
Yes, it was Terrace. That's where you guys were. No, no, it wasn't. Terrace is where you became a Ragul, not Terrace.
Yeah.
It was shit. There was one. It wasn't Coruscant.
Mm-mm.
Corellia.
Corellia.
Was it? Oh yes, it was Corellia. Okay, yeah, it's Corellia. So you guys are hovering over Corellia. So Corellia.
That's in the
Yeah.
inner system.
Corellia probably. I need to go find my map.
I mean, well within the reach of the Empire.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta find my map. Which is not in this particular. Uh, Maybe it's in this. I'd like to find my map, please. I know I have one. My map. Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Not that one. Not that one. Where did I put it?
You put it hither and yonder.
Yeah, I put it in a safe space. It's so safe that I forgot where it was.
That is the safest place.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Down here. So, what was the Coruscant that you guys went to? Brilliant. Do not like that map. That map I like. Off. Hey. Brilliant is not in the inner systems. That's where Coruscant is. And we're not on Coruscant. Fudge. There we go. Oh no, you're right. It is in the core world. Oh. Huh? Oh, come on. You need to tell me I do not have a map of this? Check. Oh, come on. I need to know where you guys are so that I can send you in the right direction. Coruscant. Oh, there it is. I found Corellia.
Woot.
It's just within the core worlds. So where you guys are going to be going is kind of going, kind of north east-ish.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, not that North and East have any bearing on something that's not a planet, but
Yeah, I know.
semantics.
Yeah, or any antics for that matter. There's Corellia. There's Dormacos. Falzoist. Okay, yeah, it is kind of northeast. If you're looking at a map and it was a flat map, it's northeast.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a long flight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Mr. All can learn to walk again.
Yes, and within that, because it's going to be a long-ish flight, we're going to have Duke come back. He does not bring back your shuttle. He does come back with a bigger ship. It's going to be he's going to be flying the ship, and also in tow is Navoon's ship as well.
Yay. Yay, Navoon gets his ship back. There's also still relics on the ship that, might interest Mistral.
Yep.
For what it's worth, the shuttle does come back. It does autopilot its way back.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why I said, regardless if he was on it or not, it was coming back.
Kitty, are you there?
Nope. Oh, wait, there he
Kitty!
is. He's there.
Okay.
He was on the bed.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get enough sleep last night.
You're fine. I didn't either.
All right.
So yeah,
on the way to this lovely planet called Zoist, which, gosh darn it, that's not what I had planned, but that's okay.
You tempted the
Yes,
Sith with more power. Are you kidding?
Thank you.
Yes, obvious. It's been stated.
Yes, it's been stated. Thank you. Grr-arg. Okay. I'm going to. Ooh. I am going to.
Also, right now we're under a severe thunderstorm warning, so if the stream cuts out, I do apologize in advance, folks.
That would explain why my camera's going in and out. Basically, it's freezing on your end.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Okay.
And Evil just joined us.
Oh, we have an Evil!
We do? We do!
Yes,
I thought it was doing Atlantis today, not Star Wars.
No.
Atlantis is next week. You're all good though.
Okay. I will say this, Evil, my wonderful friend. Ash has been in his room meditating. There is a plate of food, stuck in the microwave. So if you want to come out and get that and find out exactly what's been going on.
All right.
I assume that Ash has gone. Will have gone eventually with Duke.
No,
Possibly.
well, if Ash wanted to go with Duke, he could, because it's his resistance rebel stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
He's basically heading to a secret, basically a dark site to retrieve a ship.
What
I'll
have I
send you.
missed?
I'll send you the details.
Basically, I tempted the Sith to get more power.
That's it.
And they talked about the proto saber that Navoon had. And when Mistral got a hold of it, she learned some words, which I read out about it. That is not what I meant.
Yes, when the word red is Naga Sadao, the Sith dropped everything and went, you know what? We're going to go find this thing.
That was one of the words that was there. The other one was Sith Citadel, also on this particular planet. Zoist.
Yes.
I pronounce it Zoist, but they say it differently in the game. So,
yeah.
Please forgive me.
Duke returns with just out of range of your ship, Mistral, with the hyperspace bubble dropping, and in tow 2 ships. By the way, your shuttle came an hour earlier, heavily damaged.
Oh, well. It gives 88 something to do during the trip.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
I'm sure Navoon recognizes one of those ships.
Yes. For the shuttle, Mistral, it looks like it went through maybe a black hole, a nebula, and maybe a couple asteroid fields on its way back.
Fair enough.
Yes, but Nivun, you do recognize one of your ships, and your transponder beacon is hailing the what's the name of Mistral's ship? Sorry, the Violet
The
Thorn.
the Violet Thorn.
We are Navoo is currently aboard the Violet Thorn, not violent.
Well,
Violent fits.
yep.
I mean, it has enough guns on it to be violent.
That is very true.
So I go, pull up beside my old Republic dropship.
Fine. She'll do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Ash, what are you doing since
Duke's at the helm right now of the Aether Wind. I guess you could be on the whatever Navun's ship is.
It's an old it's an old pre-Imperial Republic
dropship
for clone troopers.
Ah.
Yeah, I could probably
Yeah.
find that.
Yep. All right.
Duke comms over to Ash. You have permission to decouple from the drive slave mode, and you can bring Navun his ship back. Ash, whenever you're ready.
All right. Decoupling now.
Confirmed.
So while this is going on, technically, what has happened is, you guys you started going to the planet, and Duke came in and went, I'm coming back with stuff, so you decided to take a way station break, basically.
Yeah.
To get Duke back onto the ship.
Yeah, there's also two ships. The Aether Wind, which is it's not a battle class ship, but it's about maybe twice the size of the Violet Thorn. So it's more like a battle frigate. And he is skeleton crewing it right now.
That's true.
Yeah, he brought some of his friends from the NPC crew from the station that he went to go visit.
True.
But
there are many jokes about overcompensation, but I'm gonna be a lady and not use them.
Well, it's he says if we're going to go up against, he comes over to the Violet Thorn and basically on speaker. He says if we're going to go up against the Empire or even the Emperor's hand, we're going to need some firepower. I thought it'd appropriate to bring a little backup and some friends. And yes, I know, Mistral, I'm overcompensating. You can chew me out later, he says over open comms.
She just looks at Rags and says, "Holy shit, he admitted it."
Yeah? You didn't think he would?
He said, by the way, this is open comms on your ship.
Most men only bring big ships because
the compensation.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You
hear over comms. I may be a douche, Duke, but I'm willing to acknowledge it this time. And also, you left your comms open. He clicks off comms on his end. He heard that entire comment.
Alright. While we're sitting here talking, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about while I set things up over here?
Well, Duke's gonna pull up alongside the Violet Thorn with his ship and dock with the Violet Thorn.
Okay.
He's gonna let his crew run the Aether Wind. He trusts them
Alright.
enough.
All right.
Mhm. So D3 and Duke come back on board the Violet Thorn. He's still in his combat gear.
Right.
And D3's gotten some mild upgrades. Not like major upgrades, but like better armor. Looks like the dents in
Right.
his armor have been repaired. Basically, he's gone through a refit.
All right.
My
Go ahead.
okay. Yeah, my PC is having issues.
What is it having issues with?
Basically, I can't do anything.
What
It
do you mean you
froze?
can't do anything?
It froze for a moment. Yeah. Minimize those. Minimize those. My wallpaper thing crashed. Navoon, I may need to turn off the
E,
camera feed.
Okay.
done.
Hold on.
I disabled
Let
it on my
me.
end.
Well, I think I need to disable it on my end because.
Yeah.
Eek. Why? I'm at 92% memory.
Something's
That's not
memory
good.
leaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Discord is.
Well, we already knew Discord is a memory leak hog. I knew this as a fact. Discord is a massive memory leak, even worse than Minecraft.
Right.
Yeah, and then Opera GX is also a memory leak apparently because it's got like Discord has nearly 500 megabytes of my memory, and then Opera's got nearly just broke 1,000 megabytes of my memory.
Oof. Okay. Well, well, you two try to figure that out. Not on stream, please.
Yeah, sorry.
So you guys decide to make a stop, and then you go on to Zoist.
Yep.
Yeah. Which I am very quickly coming up with pictures for that.
Yep.
That needs to...
Well, that's happening. Duke is gonna probably do some tidying of his quarters. Also, he didn't finish cleaning the dishes in the galley, so
No,
he's gonna be doing that.
No, he did not.
No, they
Yep.
would have already been clean. It's probably been a few days.
Oh well, yes, it has.
Well,
been.
he doesn't know that. He comes to the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, okay," and then proceeds to
Yeah.
clean his room.
Yeah, Nivu would have been a good Samaritan and done that.
Yep.
Anyways.
And then,
So,
go ahead.
yeah. Oh.
So, yeah, Miss Straw, after practicing walking for a bit, has gotten to the point where she can do it without crutches. Which is probably a surprise to Duke because not many Twi'leks recover that fast, but she's persistent and angry.
Fair.
And has
Stubborn.
Ragul DNA also coursing through her, which is helping a little bit.
Yeah. She's basically using the same technique she used to get over the rat ghoul plague, which was, I'm just gonna be mean to it until it goes away.
Yeah, yep, pretty much. So y'all make it to Zoist.
Zoist.
Okay. I will say this. I will read you a bit of what it says here about the this lovely planet. um, Zeus, pronounced the way that's supposed to pronounce, was referred to the gateway to the Empire during the Galactic War. Was a rocky war a potent focal point of the dark side of the Force, located in the Zeus system, a star system in the Sith Worlds region of the Outer Rim Territories Asturian sector. It was connected to other nearby worlds by the and again, I'm not going to try to pronounce the hyperlane because my mouth is not going to be able to say that. Source was also one of the primary adopted homeworlds of the Sith species. It's considered one of the 5 sacred Sith planets, and served as the capital of Adeus' Sith Empire and the Old Sith Empire. The Sith species ended up leaving their desolate homeworld Korriban as the vast tomb world after the death of their leader. Historically, a lush, densely forested world with a warm climate, Joyce endured an ice age, somewhere after the point of 27,700 BBY. After many of the Sith arrived, including but not limited to the Casey priest and the Masasi warrior castes. As a result, the planet was transformed into a vast, bitterly cold tundra with a dry atmosphere, essentially a frozen desert with hardly any precipitation. Eventually, Zeus became a major Sith buffer world during the days of the vicious Sith Empire, before being forgotten entirely. That's a little blurb that pops up when you guys do like a basic scan of the planet.
Oh yeah, that makes Mistral go all like super giddy. Like nobody has ever seen her this giddy.
Yeah, Rags kind of looks at her and goes, "Really?"
How
Let
will you
her
not
be.
expect?
Let her be the kid in the candy shop, just this once.
Yes, because if I find anything, I can use it to rule you all.
That's not funny, Mistral.
Not funny
So,
one bit.
Navoon's going to
I was
go
only
onto his ship
partially
now.
joking, Rags.
So Navoon's going to go onto his ship now and basically go, la di da 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 da, and
It's all
going
yours.
to.
God, if she could find the armor of one of the old Sith Lords to wear.
Well, he's going to tidy up a little bit because he does still have a bunch of relics on his ship.
That's true.
You may have noticed that
Um,
Duke may have gone through a couple of your personal effects as well as some of the artifacts when he kind of rummaged through the ship, but he put things back kind of in their place. I mean, a little scattered, but remember, he was in a rush when he found the ship, so yeah.
That's true. Uh.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Duke was the last person on that ship other than Ash.
Yeah.
Yep. So Duke went through most of the things, but since it wasn't his ship, he was respectful and left like the artifacts in somewhat of a intact state. He didn't damage anything. He just kind of moved things around.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Misplaced things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Okay.
Navoon.
Okay.
Go ahead, Devin.
So, what Navoon?
So Navoon fixes things up on his ship and then goes to the helm, takes Bucky off the shoulder and plugs him in. Because, of course, he made that modification to this old relic of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
You may also notice that the ship's onboard computer has been recently upgraded with the new firmware.
Yeah.
Thank you, Duke Denali. And he's gonna go ahead and pilot on down and land.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll his piloting.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll Bucky's piloting.
Wow, that piloting sucked.
It's been a while since you've been on this ship.
hmm Bucky, however, is much more, capable.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
All
more
right.
used to the firmware update.
Yeah. So, are you all going down to this planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
hmm
The Aetherwind
Uh,
will also be landing.
Is that also you, Mistral too? Did you?
I mean, for her, I think it'd be a given.
Yeah,
It's a given, I'd say, because
it's a given. I don't know if she's in chat right now.
I am sorry, I was stepped away. Yes, she's going down.
Okay. And of course, Rex is going down because, as I said, she's going to follow wherever Mistral's going. She goes. Just at this point, it's kind of
It's kind of their thing.
well, it. You guys still haven't managed to get Rags back on her even keel. She is very much. She's not happy as she used to be. She's not. She's a very changed creature. Which is something you guys are going to have to deal with before you go and face anybody. Because if she's still in this thing of whatever she's been in, then she's not going to be very much used to you guys.
No, that's fair. And Mistral is trying, but she's also trying to get her to lean a little more her way than the others.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and I know trying to get Ray
And they're
without
trying to.
Mistral is just not going to happen.
Well, you can try. I'm going to let both sides try, but not right now because you guys are going to be exploring a planet.
Yeah, the only difference is Mistral's been aggressive about it. The rest have just kind of been passive.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
we don't force feed cookies here.
Well, no, the light side doesn't have cookies; they have brownies.
Yep.
Dark,
Like I
it's
said.
the dark side that has. It's the dark side that has cookies.
Yes.
Cookies and hot chocolate. So as soon as you all land on this planet, it is completely dead. Like there is no life growing on it. No greenery, no people. The buildings are still there. But it's like everything was eradicated within seconds. Now, our lovely archaeologists can go and find out why this happened. Avoon,
Yes.
did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to roll a survival. Okay.
Yes.
Well, there's Bucky's survival.
Yeah, that's Bucky's. So, what's
Navoon's.
Ooh! Nice. I'll give this to you, Davoon. This again during the Old Republic. I will give you this. About this planet was claimed by the Emperor and drove almost the entire population mad with terror. Like he possessed everybody.
Damn.
Which prompted the intervention of Lana Belinko. Beniko? That's how you do that. who managed to temporarily halt Vitiate's plans, but the sudden arrival of the SIS 6th Line Jedi Commandos and the Republic invasion, which they were being very stupid, accelerated the plans of the Emperor, enabling him to complete his ritual and wipe out all life on the planet for disappearing into wild space. So that's what happened to the planet.
So he glassed the planet and then left. Got it.
Well, he didn't glass the planet. He took every life, whether it was humanoid or plant or tree or whatever. He took every life,
It's
sucked it
a
all up.
it's a
So-
force power called Death Storm.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
The,
Sounds like Ace Rack.
Except the Emperor is strong enough to do it on a planetary scale.
Yeah,
So if Ace Rack
That's-
did that to a
the
planet,
Darth
basically,
Nihilus approach.
yeah,
suck the soul out of
Yeah.
every living thing on a planet. Got it.
yeah.
You know what's funny? It's actually a power that Mistral can learn.
I can believe it. I
dear
can
Well,
God.
I think it's called Death Field, but yeah.
Okay, so where you guys start off at is here. And yes, I know it's a desert, but yeah.
This planet. Just imagine it's all blue.
So what, down here in the corner?
Yeah, I'll start there. I mean,
Hmm.
there aren't anything that's going to hurt you here because all the planet is dead. Did you say Why are you saying
The roll 20 just went, hey, by the way, you can't move the map.
What?
Yeah, hold on, I've reloaded the page. So hopefully I can, yeah. Oh god, that's choppy.
That is not who I need to pull out. Not that either. There she is.
I should probably. We would have had a long rest at some point, right?
Yes.
Surely.
Yes, we have.
We've
Oh,
had
yeah.
a long rest, yeah.
Where are you, Mistral? Oh, there you are. Never mind. I found you.
That's why I thought that,
Oh,
it was
guess what?
weird that we had, that Duke was missing HP.
I put Rags on the wrong level. There we go. I put her on the map level, and she wasn't supposed to be on the map level. She was supposed to be on the token level.
Nice.
There we go. All right. So this is where you all are. Where do you go?
Going to assume northeast.
Northeast.
We're basically just having to scour the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, where you guys ended up is pretty much close to the place where the Sith go back for a second. I get to go back down here in Fiddle. The Sith Citadel. That's what I'm looking for. So yes. The indications say that this citadel was put erected high on top of a precarious cliff. So it would be very distinctive in the on the horizon.
So we
and-
can see it.
Yeah, so you can see it.
Well, that looks.
Perception checks.
Sure.
We are actively looking for this thing, so
You are actively looking for this thing.
roll for Bucky first.
Uh-huh.
Nay.
Nay? Oh,
Nay.
wow! Oh, God. Okay, hang on. I guess Rags will go and look. Is this perception?
Oh gods. Yes, perception. So,
Out of all of you, Rags is the one who notices it.
well,
No.
Ash
I
got
did.
it.
Oh, Ash got it too. Okay.
No.
Okay. Between Ash and Rags, you see it. The way that it's described, other than it's up on the cliff, the citadel emerged from the ground, but is also extended well into the plant's surface. The upper what you all can see is like the upper levels. It looks like both Ash and Rags see the upper levels, and that was made. Looks like it's gray granite. And with your 24, Ash, I'm also going to let you find the roadway that leads up to the citadel. Rags didn't find that. Rags just kind of goes, "That's imposing." Oh, and I feel really, really. Something in there is making my skin crawl.
Yes,
One could say that you have a bad feeling about this.
Rag shoots you a look.
Mistral just shoot you.
Oh, oh, owie, that hurt. Okay, that hurt. Yeah.
I thought we talked about this, Mistral. We don't shoot our allies.
Oh, it's fine. I just left it for the fun.
I know it's not canon.
So this is Adias's well, nope. Zoy's fortress holding bay, and yeah. So it's hundreds of meters tall. So you find the roadway, which this doesn't have it. I do not have any maps of this place.
Huh.
But it's
Well, this looks roadway just in covered.
Oop, that's not what I meant. Ah! No! Go away! That's not going away, is it?
What's not going away?
I don't see.
The drawing.
We don't see a drawing. At least I don't.
I don't see a drawing.
either.
Why is it still on my page?
Oh, You should be able to go
Oh,
if you do it.
oh, I see it now.
That was
Yeah,
me.
but
I
You
see the art thing. It's on the bottom corner.
yeah, the little art thing probably isn't going anywhere in the corner.
Oh no, that's I see it now.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Go to the.
I tried and it's not going away. That's my problem.
Does it allow you to make it a selectable item?
I have clear drawings and text, and every
Huh.
time I hit it, and I click OK. There we go. It took it a minute,
Yep, that's all.
but sorry, folks. This is a very frustrating program.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, the road is this way. That's what I was attempting to do with the straight lines. That's the road. It kind of goes.
So there's a road over here.
Yeah, because of your 24, it was very. Because this is a dead world, uh, Ash. It was very, very hard to detect, so it was a higher level, DC, and you managed to break it.
Yeah.
With a 24, so there you have it.
Yeah.
Erase that, so not on the not there anymore. And go over here and have Rags go. So, oh, Mistral, do we really have to go in there?
Yes, I do believe we do.
Why?
Because it will probably hold something that might help us get our parents back.
Okay. All right. That's fair. So you all go up towards the citadel. Um, you go up to the main entrance, which is made out of dressed black stone slabs. And it's emanating dark side energy. It's the reason why Rags is kind of going, yeah, it's making her skin crawl.
Mm.
Your skin is crawling more than
Oh
anyone
yeah, I mean
else's.
her skin is crawling because it's
Yeah.
Resonating.
yeah. And as I said, I do not have a map for this, so
Yeah. Also, you
Theater
may.
of the mind. You can't see me.
Yeah. Also, Duke's D3 is in comic gear and he's carrying a special blaster with him.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Mhm.
So y'all come up to the entrance. Rags just kind of she is clinging to Mistral at this point.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go into this for obvious reasons.
Should I open the door, Mistral, or do you want D3 to do it?
Well, you found the door. Whether or not it's locked.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand on the. Navoon's going to put his hand on the door and reach out through the force.
Okay.
That would be
After
what an intelligence.
Yeah,
It's a door.
it's a door.
Uh,
Let me see.
Mistral's
It's a
gonna
door. Yeah, it's a door.
Mistral's gonna walk up and channel the force through her gauntlets and robe
Okay.
and basically command the door open.
Oh, okay. um,
Because she's wearing Sith gauntlets and a Sith Lord's robes.
you have gained yourself some power. That's through charisma, yes.
Yep.
Roll me a
Why are you rolling lore evil?
Persuasion.
Just
Yes.
a background history
Okay.
check, basically.
a history check on the Citadel. I'll give you that in a minute.
Either an intimidation or persuasion check.
I will leave it up to you.
We're gonna
Okay.
pull.
Yep. All right. You persuade the door to open, and it silently opens. No sound. Very, very eerie. I'm
Perhaps the
going-
gauntlets were a key.
Perhaps.
She shrugs.
D3 steps forward and is going to shine one of his search beacons into the room.
Okay.
After you, Navoon, if you'd like.
I'm putting you back on the splash page since I don't have a.
I like the
thing
tiny
to-
little map in the corner. The previous run.
Yeah, don't put your characters on the splash page, please.
D3, go away.
Um, yes, that's what I'm using. So then I can indicate to my lovely players out there, or my lovely people out there, that we're using theater of the mind.
Yeah, cool. Right.
So D3 is shining a light, as it were.
He is doing the light beacon thing that I have to go pull up and roll for. The search beacon thing that we did last time.
Okay.
I think it's called lights. Let me look at what this power is. It's tech power. Mobile lights, that's it.
Ah. Yes. Okay. All right.
Welcome, Dark Rider 02 to the Empire. We have cookies.
We do have cookies.
But
Alright.
yeah, Mistral's gonna be like, yeah, Navoon, you go first.
Oh, Navoon. You're saying you're voluntelling Navoon to go first?
He is the
Volunteering?
archaeologist, and he is an archaeologist, and this is a ruin.
Well, yeah. So Navoon's going to enter first.
Okay.
D3 following behind.
Mistral will follow behind after that.
Rags is right behind Mistral.
And I guess I'll bring up the rear.
No, Duke,
That
and then,
sounds-
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So what do I find with these searchlights that D3 deployed, if anything?
If anything, it's well. First of all, what you guys are hearing is that it's eerily quiet here, and just it is emanating the dark side of the forest. Just like it's permeating the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Just
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, you would say that.
It's like a
you
kid
would.
in.
Ashes. Like he
Yep.
tries to hide it, but he's visibly uncomfortable being here.
Yeah, it's making your skin crawl something awful.
Yeah.
Duke has his hand
Oh.
on his blaster, just ready to quick draw when needed.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Mistral looks like she's taking a walk through the park.
Yeah.
And Navoon is. I'm going to say that somehow Navoon is weirdly unfazed.
Oh really?
Hmm.
Well,
Okay.
at least that's not what it seems like on the surface.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all you're
I mean,
getting.
it makes sense.
Yeah, it would.
He's just kind of looking around, like
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting archaeology or architecture.
Any weird
Mistral's
ruins on the
out.
walls?
Mistral's out to look for shinies.
Yeah, I kind of figured she might be. Something A. That would be perfect, except I can't use it.
Okay.
Sorry,
You're fine.
it's been a day.
It has been a day.
It's raining. It's miserable out.
Oh yeah.
The Sith are about.
Yeah.
Go to us. Sorry.
You're
Talking about
fine.
torrent in a different server. Don't mind me.
Eh.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Uh, all right. Anyway, so yeah, for all of you except for Mistral, it's all making your skin crawl. Well, except Mistral and the wounds. I mean, even Rags is kind of sitting there. Yeah. And is quite literally clinging to Mistral, just kind of, she wants to get closer to Mistral because she believes that might make the feeling go away.
Trust me, it won't.
As before we take any steps down the hallway, Navoon turns around and says, "Friends, we are delving deep into the abyss of the dark side. You may not like what you see here. Are we ready to continue?"
Duke just looks over at D3. D3 nods with his robot head. Also, his head swivels 180. And
Mistral looks like, okay. Are you telling me something I don't know? She is like, okay.
yeah,
You didn't tell me anything I didn't already know, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Ash.
Yeah. Quicker we can get out of here.
Rags.
And just closer to Mistral. Just gonna. She does not want to be here. Not no way. Not no how.
D3, if
Yeah.
anything moves, it has hostile intents. Shoot it. Acknowledged.
Miss Straw braces herself to get shot at some point during this.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
time to go.
You
See
will be
y'all
back?
later.
You will be back?
We have no idea.
He already took off.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Do we want to end it here, or is that going to be
No, no, no.
okay? All right. So I'm just tired.
I know you are.
Hmm. Mhm.
um. Uh. Right. Um. So, I think I will have something uh, pop out at you. Actually, a couple of somethings that will pop out at you. Um. Okay. Here you go. The first thing that as you are all exploring this area, is you hear um heavy mechanical steps coming towards you.
D3, what's that? Uncertain, sir.
It's like sounds like a droid.
Can confirm
And
it possibly is a droid.
yep, it let's see. It's and then you don't hear it anymore. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I want everybody who's still here roll me a perception check.
Guess I'm gonna get out of bed.
Oh, well, you don't see. No? Oh, wow. I'll have Rags roll. Maybe the only one. Wow. Again, the only person who notices this is Rags. Okay. Um. She's. Let's see if she has a time to react to this. She's. This particular individual is going to do. Oof. Okay. Rags sees what's down there. She tries to shout out at droid, but it makes its first attack against Mistral. Does a 23 hit you?
Yep.
All right. Now how do I roll the? Well, I've got the damage out here. Take 10 uh points of energy damage. A sniper bolt just came out at you.
How much?
10.
Okie dokie.
Uh, Now, being forewarned, the next shot is going to go towards Duke. Does a 14 hit you, Duke?
I think so. Let me check my armor class. My armor rating is, where's this? Duke armor rating. 14 hits, yes. Do I have anything
you
to
also-
prevent against it, like reaction?
If you have like force shield or something, yes, you can.
Let's see, do I have anything like that?
Okay.
Defensive technique. It's an at will. Let's see what
Eh.
this does. As part of an action of the action used to cast this power, you must make a melee. It's not a reaction, it's an action. Okay. So no, I can't take any reactionary thing, so I do take the damage.
Okay.
Got it.
You would probably need a Saber Reflect or Force Reflect for that.
Yeah. Which I have Saber Storm, but that's something different.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mhm. I have Force
And
Shield.
well, what does force shield do?
Can I push the? There we go.
Well, since you are level 12,
Mm-hmm.
you get that twice. Force
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah.
You can learn how to defend yourself purely through the force, through the strength with the force. When you are hit by an attack, you use your reaction to shroud yourself, force energy. Mistral does this all the time.
Yep.
Until the start of your
No, I
next
think-
turn, you have a bonus to your AC equal to your Wisdom or Charisma modifier. Your choice, a minimum of a +1.
Yeah. So I have +1, so I have a 15.
What's your
Wisdom.
Yes.
Let me check my modifiers. Hold on. My wisdom and my charisma are both 0, so it's just a +1.
Okay. So no, it does not hit you. Because I rolled a 14.
Yep. Yep.
And the last one will hit Ash. Something like that. Does a 16 hit you, Ash?
Um. I need to quickly find the fucking feature.
Do you also have force shield?
No. But I do have a different one.
Yeah.
Deal. This one. So I will.
Target. I think you're doing the deflection, aren't you?
Yeah. Which is.
Roll a kinetic combat die and add it to your AC.
That's 4. Brings me up to 20.
All right. So no, it does not hit you. And at this point, this is going to be interesting. Everybody, roll me an initiative roll. Now, I do not have the little thingy up because we don't have our characters, but give me a minute and I will fix that momentarily. Let's see. Mistral. That's a 16. Duke. 11, and I will also roll rags just for fits and chiggles.
Mhm.
Yes, I know that. Thank you. Okay, so this is the a turn order. It's Rags, then the Thing, then it's Mistral, then it's Duke.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Since Rags saw it first, she is going to. I know what this thing does. Right. Okay. And I should have something that does something to it, or not. Oh no, I have something. Oh boy, do I have something. All right. Uh. Uh. Okay, so that is what she's doing. Calling lightning, and let's see. Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. Particular thing has a disadvantage against that. So this would be right. All right. Rags has a. Oh. Fortunately, he makes it. So that's 3d10. Three d10. What's half of 29?
Round it up
14,
or down?
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Uh, what you see, Rags. She calls down lightning, and what you all see from kind of in a hiding spot is you see a IG series model 88 medium droid.
Hmm.
All right. Next it's its turn. Uh, and it can make up to 3 weapons attacks, and it's boy, it's going to hit poor Rags 3 times. Yeah, the first one hits. Second one hits. And the third one hits. She takes 30 points of damage, of energy damage. And that is her go. Next up is Mistral.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Not as much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. She's going to leap at it, and instead of going very short, she's going to basically burst into the form,
Uh-huh.
her Ratghoul form,
Oh, okay, I know what you're doing.
and she's going to
You're
do
gonna
two
take,
claw
yeah,
attacks.
you're gonna tear it apart, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Ha! Yes. Well, first of all, you did hit, and second of all, damn.
I missed that time.
Yeah, you only hit once.
It's ion, not lightning.
Ion.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Ion.
Yeah, it's a different
It has
energy
this.
source.
I will say this. It has disadvantages on saving throws against lightning, against effects that
I
would
misread
deal
that.
lightning damage. But
Mm.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Um, that is Mistral's go. Duke, it is now your turn.
All right. Duke is
Wait,
going to
I'm missing somebody.
evil.
Ash, did you? Yeah, Ash, did you roll initiative?
Yeah? I rolled 18.
Ah, there you are. Okay, technically you should have gone before Mistral, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want to go Ash, or do you want to?
Why don't you go before Duke, Ash, since I
Yeah.
completely skipped your turn? I am so sorry.
Yeah, let me see here. I need to actually pull up my character
Mm.
site because okay.
Why does this thing still say Star Citizen?
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it says
does.
Star. Yeah, it says Star
Wow.
Citizen.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me update the game category.
I just now noticed it.
Why is it? Hmm?
It takes a while for it to regenerate. Um,
Okay.
Slash game.
Yeah.
Where does it say Star Citizen? Because I have it set as game type.
now it says tabletop RPGs. You've got it set right correctly now.
Okay. So weird.
I'm gonna pop that against the IG unit,
Okay.
which is the if it's a tech attack, I need
And
1d20.
since you're level 12, you get 3d8 on that.
Let me double check my Yeah, fuck it. It's like a 1-point difference.
Okay.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. In that case, on a hit. So I guess I just do nothing then. Still. Yeah, I can still make another attack because I have battle readiness.
Mm. Oh my gosh, you hit.
Any tank.
Well, now that's ion damage. That
Okay.
is ion damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
and
just they're vulnerable
it
to
does.
that.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Where you brought their
And
hit points, where you brought down their hit points is nice.
and I can still should be able to yeah. Because I can still pop my combat die as well for double strike, I think.
If you want to do that.
So that's, and because that would also be ion, another 14.
Okay. 14.
And that'll be it.
Okay. This robot looks very, very hurt. Duke, it's now your turn. And
Well, that
another thing is
robot's
good.
good.
Yeah, another thing is going to come onto the onto the
Battlefield.
field. Yeah, onto the battlefield. So
Is it
what do you want to do?
All right. So I'm gonna make this droid regret its decisions.
Okay, go ahead.
It is now stunned.
What did you do?
Stun droid.
Oh, it has to succeed on the Constitution saving throw, though.
Yeah.
Which it does not.
Nope.
At the beginning of each of it, so now it's paralyzed for the duration, but you have to be concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lasts for up to 1 minute.
Yeah, it lasts up to 1 minute. So effectively, you've taken that one out of the fight.
Yep.
Go back up to the top. Rags again looks because oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Another thing is coming your guys' way.
Oh, just D3's in the battle too, right? Or we're not using our droids.
He is.
Can D3 take a action against the oncoming enemy, or is that not in the battle yet?
It's a very large aberration called a terror in tactic.
Karen Takik?
And I'm yeah, it's
D3.
yeah, if you want to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. Because D3 doesn't know how to deal with these aberration things. He's never fought one of them. Well, he has once, but he didn't do very much damage. So he's going to do this, assess the situation.
Okay. Let me just see. All right.
So we're both concentrating.
Okay. That's fair. So Rag sees this thing, slightly panicked. Um.
So on D3's next turn, it will know the weaknesses of the target, the
Yeah.
aberration. Yeah.
Let's see. What is she doing?
What is Rex doing?
Okay. That is what she's doing. They've got to make a Constitution saving throw.
That was evil.
Yeah. She doesn't know what this thing is. And unfortunately, the only person that might is a Ragul form right at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, but this thing has resistance to this. So no, it does not do the thing
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. No, it would be the robot's turn.
The robot can't do anything.
Yes, the robot can't do anything. He can roll another Constitution saving throw to see if he gets out of it, but that's all he can do. What is your DC?
For the
Duke?
D3, no, my DC for Duke. Sorry.
Does-
Power save DC is 13.
Okay, they make it, but that's
Okay.
all the drug can do because it was
Yep.
supposed to be at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the now it's this lovely creature's turn, and it sees Rags. Unfortunately, let's see. It's going to use its tusks. Ooh, Rags this thingy.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
oof. Okay. Uh,
Ouch.
so that is that. And now Rags has got to make a Constitution saving throw. She makes it.
Cool.
She makes the saving throw. Yay! She makes the saving throw. All right. Ash, it is now your turn, and then it'll be Mistral, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see this thing lumbering. It's got tusks. It's got claws. It can throw rocks. What do you do?
Hmm.
Yeah. Ash?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Do I want to
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to a point where we're.
Yeah.
Eh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
just called away. Sorry.
Yeah. Gonna ignite my lightsaber, and I want the creature
Mhm.
to make a dexterity save.
All right.
And actually, I think I want it to make 2.
2.
Yeah.
19 and a 20.
Okay. Um. That'll be it then, I think.
All right. Mistral's not in chat right now, is she?
No.
Damn it! And it's her turn. Okay, we're gonna skip over her until she comes back.
Right.
Um. Ash. No, we already done you.
Yeah.
Duke.
Duke, it's your turn.
Duke is going to the 2 targets in the room. He's going to step forward so that he doesn't have AoE on his party members.
Mm-hmm.
And those 2 targets eat that. Astral Pyrokinesis.
So they both have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Be a second.
I have to update my power listing because that was a 8th level spell, so 14.
Okay, so 30 for you. That's a 12. 30 for you. That's an 8. Roll.
Okay. Sorry, I have to roll damage, right?
Yes. 7d10.
7d10. Yay.
Yep.
Just get to the roll chat. /R 7d10. Plus any modifiers?
It just says 7d10.
Just regulars.
If
I'm
you-
just checking. 42 damage.
Oh. Woo!
Burn, bitches, burn.
Yeah, the robot's on its last legs.
Hmm.
Literally.
What legs? They all burned. They melted.
Yeah, hush you.
Sorry. I love that spell.
The other creature has not.
Yeah.
Okay, it's now Rax's turn once again. As I said, we're waiting on Mistral to come back.
Mhm.
It's Rax's turn. Let's see here. She is going to look back at the robot. She's going to take out her light foil and go sticker stee. Which that does not hit.
Yep.
Nope, it does not hit. That's all she can do.
And
Ah! Okay, you're going at the end of all the initiative.
No, that's just Bucky.
Was that Bucky? Okay.
Because Navoon is my main character, Bucky does not go on that 4, he goes on my 11.
Okay, that's fine.
so go right after me, please.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's now your turn.
Oh. That's
Yeah, because
Yeah, I already went.
that's
what?
Oh.
Who?
It's my turn now. Okay, cool.
Yes, it's your turn.
Gonna whap him.
Just force
Yeah,
droid.
This.
Yeah.
Not
Oh wow.
Back up here. All right. Chronic? Which one are you hitting? Are you hitting the robot? Are you hitting the droid? Or are you hitting the creature?
the creature.
The creature. Big things. You
That
hit.
hits. Oh wait, and I make 2 more attacks, so I'll go ahead and roll those first.
Yeah. You don't hit the second one. And you don't hit the third one. You only hit once.
Wow.
All right.
9 necrotic damage. And then Bucky's going to...
Ooh. Okay. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, when you did that thing up there, the blade looks like it sinks in, but it looks like it didn't do as much damage as you thought it did.
Hmm. Ah. Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
well...
Now it's Bucky's turn. So what does Bucky do?
His only melee thing.
Oh, cool. It is made of metal, so you do get an advantage to the attack roll.
Okay.
Ah, who? What?
I think the evil left.
No.
No.
Oh. Was it
Katie
Katie?
left.
We lost Katie.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
Katie.
So that's an 18 to hit.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Hang on a second.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had to say something to her because she didn't even say poof.
Cool.
Okay, so this was against the creature.
This was against the creature, yeah.
Okay. You said 18. Yes, it hits.
Oh. So 18 hits. That is 3d8 electric damage. That is 14 electric damage.
You said 14 electric damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Or lightning damage, rather.
that's fine.
Yeah, I need to rework how Bucky and Navoon's sheets work.
Sorry, I was explaining something to someone who left. All right. Okay, so 14. That was your go. Back up to the top. It's Rags. Uh, and after this, then we'll be finishing up. We're not
Okay.
finishing the fight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll
No.
have all this stuff written down, but
Mhm.
we'll be finishing this up. Rags is going to try to shoot the robot again, or
Mhm.
try to stick or see the robot again. There's not a lot that she can do to the robot. So, nope. She does not hit. She's just not having any luck hitting this damn robot. It is now the robot's turn. Let's see. It's going to move around and it's going to take pot shots at Navoon. Did you hear me? Mega? Mega?
He stepped away.
Did he?
Think so. All right. Do we want to end it here since people are
Hang on. Hang on just a second.
take your time?
I was raised to fly.
Hey,
Not
sorry.
to
I was
fall,
talking.
taught to hide the cracks in the wall. But when they took you from our skies, I saw the truth behind their lies.
This fight is more than war. Our pride is for the ones we lost to time. They think they broke what made me.
Right. We can go back to this.
Is it my turn or something, or do I need to
No,
make a save?
the droid was going to take 3 pot shots at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
my AC is 15.
Okay, thank you. $15, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, the first one hits. Second one doesn't. Third one hits.
The third one hits.
So that is 20 points of energy damage.
Okay.
All right. Now it's the creature's turn. Creature's going to turn around and attack for Rags. And it's only going to do like a claw attack. So let's see here. Never mind. Does not hit her. He rolled the creature rolled a 1. He goes ass over tea kettle. Okay, those are those two. Ash, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, fuck it.
Who are you
Against
attacking?
the creature.
You hit both times.
Okay. Actually, I need to double check. Oh shit.
Oof.
So
They still both hit.
They
yeah.
still both hit. So
But that middle paragraph there, I think it also kicks in
mm,
because
whenever you have an
actually no,
advantage on the attack and
no,
hit
it doesn't
and the
because
low.
I
Critical hit
standard
range
roll,
increases
not
by 1.
advantage.
I think that's
No.
on the die, not on the total.
Yeah.
Because what I was referencing would require me to have advantage, which I don't. So never mind.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the it's the second one, the third paragraph in that mega.
Yeah. I just saw
Hmm.
that the other two rolls.
Right.
If I did have advantage, that would have kicked in, but I don't.
You don't.
So 9 and 9. Yes. 6 plus 3. 5 plus 3. Yeah.
I am
Yes.
just rewriting the initiative order. Just so then when we come back next time, I have it properly written down.
Yep.
Okay, so that is that.
18 energy
I-
damage.
18?
Yeah. And then I can.
On which? On the creature?
Yeah. Double strike for an extra 3.
That's 18.
Actually, I think I can. Can I use double strike twice? It looks like it.
If you could use it double strike twice, use it twice. Oh.
18 plus 4. 22.
The 22.
Okay, this is what you notice Ash, is that when you strike at this creature, it does damage, but not as much as you thought it did.
Of course.
Okay, that is your turn. I already told our wonderful friend that she'd get 2, so I'm gonna mark 2 of this because we're going to be ending this as I said. Duke, it is your turn.
All right. Duke is going to pull his blaster this time.
Who are you hitting?
The apparition, not the droid. Because he wants to take care of. You know what? Fuck it. The droid's gonna get some bullets too.
Okay.
Because he has double shot, so he can fire twice.
So you're gonna shoot once at. Well, not at the apparition.
Nope. So that shot goes wide.
Now try hitting the You
Oh, but I
barely
have
missed
it.
the
But I have.
droid.
Yeah, but I have advantage on all my hits. Remember?
So yes, you do hit both of them.
Yep.
Okay, go for it, dude.
That's the blaster fire for the first one. And that's the blaster fire for the second one.
Okay. Yep.
21.
No,
No.
that's 2 different shots.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's
11 and
total.
10. Yeah, total damage.
Yeah, I know that.
2 separate targets though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just see here. Okay. Duke,
Yes.
how do you want to take out the droid?
He's going to fire a blaster bolt straight through its memory core.
Okay.
and the thing just crumples over backwards.
All right. It raises. It's raising its gun. Apparently trying to shoot you before you shoot it. It does not work.
He says, "I
It's still
think
hit-
not." Bang.
Yeah. Um.
Yep.
Navoon, this is the last turn we're taking. It is
Okay,
your turn.
so Navoon is going
There's only one creature left up, and that's the apparition.
He's going to actually.
Yes.
Hold on, let me do something real quick.
Mhm.
No. Nah, he's just gonna Spirit Blade again.
Okay. So go ahead and make your nope.
Oh gods.
Yeah. Okay, the first one does not hit. The second one, this is you conjured the blade out of
The Force
out of
energy.
your out of your force energy. The first one does not hit. It kind of goes above the goes whoosh, like above the apparition. The second one you
Mhm.
tried to come back with the backswing, and as you do that, it fizzles.
Which means I don't get my third slice, does it?
With a one, no.
Okay. So I do no damage. Bucky is going to
That's
do his
right.
only melee thing.
Oh, okay, go for it. You hit. Okay.
That's 7 lightning damage.
And that might we're going to put a pause on this particular battle
Yep.
because this is taking a little bit long.
Mhm.
And we get rid of that. And so my lovely people, that is where we're going to end this particular session, right in mid battle. When we do return, I am giving Mistral 2 attack rolls at the start of the round, since technically when she left, it was her turn, and we've gone through another round after that, so she will get 2 at the at the start of next turn. Okay,
Yep.
and that's
Okay.
that's her full turn. Now, uh, now we can say our goodbyes.
Yep.
All right. Hi, I am PA Kenny USA, AKRT Studios, your production Ugnaught. I also played Duke Denali and PA Kenny USA. Yeah, I had fun. I'm a little tired still, so I'm gonna go lie down after this. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to our ghosty friend down below.
I'm Evil Intent. I play Ash, and sorry I was late today.
Hey, you got your dates mixed up. That is very common. Don't worry about it. You still were able to contribute.
I won't hold it against you.
We won't hold it against you. Are you passing it up to our wonderful
Yeah.
Archaeologist.
archaeologist?
I am Mega Lorenzo. I play Navoon, and this has been fun. I hope to see all of y'all next time. Normally down to the Katie Win, but all the way down to the Supreme Master.
I will do Katie Wynn's goodbye. She was Katie Wynn. She played Mistral. She usually also does the voice of my evil character, which did not show up this time around. I am your Supreme Master, Trisha Welsh. I played Rags. I played the wonderful bad guys, which I'm going to have to rewrite their HP points. For when you guys get back, and actually have a proper damn map. I also stream. I stream from Tuesday to Friday. So please join me next week because I will be streaming. Also, next month is the beginning of is Pride Month. So
Also, yes. Next week, join
right.
us for It's Time to Dive into the Deep End with Atlantis Rising Tides, our first ever AI inspired Pathfinder 2e campaign.
It's also Pathfinder 2, a system that some of us have played in, and not all of us. I have not played in a Pathfinder 2 game.
As GM, I'll be learning along with our players, so it's going to be a bumpy road and a bumpy dive. Hopefully, we don't get the bends.
Oof. So yeah. I do believe that's all the goodbyes.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time in the Murky Black. Remember, always be empowered to play, and don't cut off your friends like a. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I was raised to fly, not to fall, taught to hide the cracks in the wall. But when they took you from our skies, I saw the truth behind their lies.
This fight is more than war. Our pride is for the ones we lost to time. They think they broke what made me whole, but I still feel you in my soul.
They stole our peace, they took our name, but we are not their pawns in shame. The stars still sing our mother's voice, and in the dark I still have choice. I see the rift they try to blind, but strength is forged in what we find. They want our hope to burn away, but we will rise, we will not sway. Open hearts beyond the rift still burn, with every trial, with every turn.
Stay tuned after the show because we'll be ready in to Soul Lion playing the Black Vault Warhammer 40k TTRPG over on their channel. Join us and help support TTRPGs and enjoy their game in their first episode of their campaign. Let's go over and help them support their game and have fun with their 40k game. Until then, be empowered to play, and always, always look after each other and enjoy your weekends.
Even if I stand alone, you're never alone. Our fire is no